All right, well, can you tell me, is this a real or a fake Florida headline? We got Virginia versus producer Denny's here today. Virginia, what do you think about this one? It says, Florida couple stages fake murder scene as a prank, and it ends with SWAT team response.
Oh, my.
Do you think that actually happened or not?
I hope not.
Okay. You're going to say that is a fake. That is real. That's the insane stuff. People are doing the most insane things now for clicks, like shares. It really is out of control.
Get it together.
Yep, absolutely. All right, Denny's, what do you think about this? Florida man steals bulldozer, drives through neighborhood to knock down political signs.
Oh, man, I was going to say that's fake, but it kind of feels real. I feel like somebody in Florida did that.
Somebody in Florida did do that.
That sounds so Florida.
At first, it sounded over the top.
People go crazy about them political signs. I mean, I've seen video of people lighting them on fire in someone's lawn.
Hey,
they'll steal. I mean, you can't steal people's signs from their lawn. No. You're going to get in trouble.
You can't touch the sign. You can't touch the protester. Mm-hmm. I saw 2 protesters yesterday. One of them got arrested because the one girl was walking through spraying people with a water gun that were on the opposing viewpoint. The cops took her away.
Oh, you can't spray people with an unknown liquid?
People are insane.
It is, yeah.
They've lost their minds. And then she tried to say, oh, I wasn't trying to spray them. I had a water bottle. I was trying to drink out of it, and they nudged me. I'm like, lady, you have a water gun.
Yeah.
Who put that there?
All right, Virginia, what do you think? Real or fake Florida headline? Florida man builds raft out of lawn chairs to sail to Cuba and gets lost in neighbor's pool. What do you think about that? Real or fake?
Lost in neighbor's pool?
Yeah, I guess he built a raft out of lawn chairs. He's going to sail to Cuba, and I guess he got in the pool and it all fell apart. Maybe
got to his neighbor's pool.
I think he took a little test run on it, I think is what happened.
Okay. All right, that sounds like real. Yeah, I'm going to say real.
That one is not. That one is not. But you're right, that does sound real. I think people have actually made it to Cuba on worse.
Yes.
It's kind of crazy what they do there. All right, Denny's, what about this one? Florida man throws live snake at a driver during a road rage incident. Did that happen or not?
Gosh, that's such a good move.
I mean, that is how we get Kevin Ralston.
And how many snakes do you have in your car?
Yeah, you keep a snake in your car just in case.
Snakes in the car.
Just a rage snake?
Some people have a glove box. He has a snake box.
That's pretty impressive.
He goes to open, there's 17 snakes in there.
Yeah.
Gosh, it feels a little bit like Bird might have wrote that. I'm going to say that one is fake.
That one is real. What? Yes.
What?
When it comes to politics and road rage,
oh my gosh,
it's pretty unreal what people are doing.
Brings out the worst in people.
It does.
I was making a joke about the snake box, but I feel like, darn, that guy had a snake box.
He had a snake box, and he was ready to toss.
Or the alternative is he threw his pet snake.
I don't think that's it.
No.
I think he has a snake box, and he doesn't care about these snakes. He's not a good human, and he's ready.
Mm-hmm. You think he has a snake box or a pet snake?
You wouldn't throw a loved snake out at
throw your pet.
Road
Would
rage.
you throw Chewy?
Never. No, but I'm not really a road ragey kind of person.
Probably a pet. He's probably just a bad pet owner. You know, it happens. Unfortunately, just because you own the pet doesn't mean you treat it great. All right, Virginia, what do you think, real or fake? Florida man claims to be time traveler, demands free gas to save the future. What do you think?
I say we give it to him.
Okay.
First of all.
Did Florida man really do that?
That feels so Florida man. Yeah, show me real. Hundo P.
That one is fake. It does. Yeah, you know I'm going to save the future. I need some gas.
Give that man gas.
Yeah.
I'll chip in.
Denny's, real or fake? Florida woman arrested for trying to rescue mannequins from a mall, claiming that they were all actually alive. Wow.
That's a twist.
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Rescue it. I'm going to say that's fake. I know Bird loves mannequins.
That is fake, yes.
I do love mannequins.
I know you love mannequins.
He loves to work in a mannequin.
I don't love mannequins. Let's not get it twisted.
Right.
When we first met you had all kind of mannequins in your car, and everybody was like, that's weird.
Oh, that was the first thing
That should have been a red flag.
That was the first thing you noticed that was weird about me?
That should have been the red flag.
Not the fact that I showed up every day in catcher's gear.
Yeah. And tidy whities, by the way.
That's right.
Yeah, if you had a baseball uniform, it would have been one thing. No, you were in your underwear with catcher's gear.
And then I wonder why people think I'm insane.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I think we need to get security on that. They're like, you're right, Kev, but we don't have security.
Never did, never will.
Yeah,
That's a good idea, but we don't have
Great,
it.
okay. And finally here, Virginia, I believe you're yet to get one correct today.
A goose egg.
All right, Florida woman bites camel's testicles to escape after crawling into a pen.
Okay, this was the one that you gave us with the tease.
Yes.
I like how you kept the best one for last. This is good. This has to be real, and I want the video. Show me real.
You're going to go real on that? That is real.
What?
Yes. That is crazy. It happened in 2019.
Wow.
There was a Florida woman who pinned to the ground by a camel outside a Louisiana truck stop last week. Okay. And then she's a Florida woman, and she said it was the only way to escape. She just knew that if you go for a man's nards, it would probably be the same for a camel.
I love it.
So you got a Louisiana woman from Florida, you say, and she likes to hurt men, especially in their testicles. Were you on a bender and you just blacked out and
Is
don't
it
remember?
a condition of Louisiana women that go right for the nards?
I don't think I have an alibi for that night.
I mean,
That might have been you.
That sounds like your MO.
That does sound like me. If it's not
really
me,
does.
if it's not me, that's my spirit animal, and we need to be friends.
Louisiana scares me, dog.
I need to team up with this girl because we can take over the world.
Them Cajun ladies, man. And one more for you, Denny's. Real or fake Florida headline. Florida man trains squirrels to steal jewelry from tourists on the beach.
Wow. There's monkeys that do this.
I seen it.
There's
Yeah.
birds that do this.
Yes.
They have trained birds to steal money as people are going to pay for stuff from a street vendor. The bird swoops in and takes the money out of the person's hand.
How do you even do that? How would you even train a bird? I don't get it.
I think the same way you train a dog.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Repetition and
birds.
treats.
Yep.
Repetition and treats.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yep. What do you
Man,
think?
squirrels, I feel like you can't really train them.
Whatever. I think you could.
From young, maybe.
Yeah. I'm going to say this is fake.
You're correct.
I was going to say, squirrels are too squirrely.
Too
That is
bad.
fake. Yeah.
This is how we do. It's the KVJ show.